to Kabul's airport.
They're American-made weapons in the hands of Taliban fighters.
After 40 years of brutal conflict, the Taliban have now gained complete control over Afghanistan, making it officially the most dangerous country on planet Earth. And I'm gonna fly there. Yeah, sounds like a good idea if you ask me. Why? I've become very interested in countries with a bad reputation because I believe that a government and its people are not the same thing, and the narratives of good and evil don't always fit neatly over any country, let alone one as complex as Afghanistan. It's been completely destroyed.
For you gift.
You are too kind.
Not money.
For the next 7 days I'm going to be traveling around this country from the capital Kabul to the Taliban headquarters, where we get into a very sticky situation. And I'm even going to try and make friends with the Taliban.
Yeah, so we're going to kill one of these goats and take it to the Taliban and try and make friends with the Taliban.
Why is Afghanistan so dangerous? How is life under the Taliban regime? And what does the future hold for this country on the edge of a humanitarian crisis? Keep in mind, once I land in this country, I will have absolutely no help from the British Embassy. I am completely on my own. So, ladies and gentlemen, forget what you've been told in the media, because I am going to show you the real Afghanistan. Welcome to Dubai Airport. My family begged me not to go, my friends told me not to go, but I have a gut feeling inside of me that the people of this country deserve a voice, and I want to show what the real side of Afghanistan is like, and hopefully change people's perception. So, Kabul.
Hi Harry, just a quick message before you go to say please be safe. Your dad and I are really worried, and we just want you to come back in one piece. We love you, have a safe flight, and please keep in contact and speak when you get back. Love you.
Afghanistan
Bye.
has been in multiple conflicts for the last 40 years, and no foreign side has ever been able to win here because of the mountainous and strict climate here. As you can see, looking out the window, it's very mountainous and very harsh, so I can see why it's been so hard to conquer this land. It's almost impossible to conquer.
We would like to thank you for flying with us, and we look forward to seeing you again on our future flights.
Switching over to the iPhone for now. We've just arrived. I'm like, my body is full of adrenaline right now, literally full. Gotta be careful with filming. Literally, as soon as we arrived, all the women like had their hair out. As soon as we landed, they all put on hijabs and cover their faces. Super interesting. Welcome to Kabul, Afghanistan. I never thought in my life I would say that sentence, but I'm here. I'm so happy to be here. Behind me, we have the I Love Afghanistan sign, because I do love Afghanistan. They were right. And if you can see behind, we have the Taliban flags, the infamous white flags. This is insane. Assalamu alaikum. Cheto asti. Cheto asti. It's good.
Yes.
How are you?
I'm fine,
you
thank
speak
you.
English?
No.
Oh, I just arrived. Afghanistan, first time, first day.
Oh.
Good to
Yes.
meet you. Thank you.
Thank
Afghanistan Zindabad.
Well,
England,
yeah.
UK. Nice to meet you. Have a good day. That's my first experience meeting an Afghani person. I'm like super nervous to film, but I'm just gonna go ahead and do it. Can't stop me. Well, they definitely can. Assalamu alaikum.
Nice to meet you,
Nice to
Nauruz.
meet you. Nauruz, nice to
Yes.
meet you. It was good. Just like a few hours from Dubai, and I'm so happy to be here. So excited. So we're just driving from the airport to the guest house now. So it kind of feels like I've been transported back 100 years with like the way the shop stalls are laid out and the way the people are dressed is so awesome. There are a lot of security checkpoints, which I'm clearly not going to be filming, but yeah, it's interesting to see. I guess that's hopefully keeping me safe. This is the neighborhood we're staying in. You can see they're selling the kebab and the Red Bull everywhere. Assalamu alaikum. We've got security.
Yeah.
Wow. Does every hotel have a security like
Yes.
this? Oh, okay, well. Okay, we've arrived at the Landmark Hotel. Assalamu alaikum.
Cheto asti. Good. Manali astum. How's my dairy?
It's good.
Is this a 3-star or
5-star?
5-star.
Yes.
Wow.
South
Only the best. Wow, I did not expect that. The tour guide booked everything for me, so I didn't actually know where I was staying. And it's a safe one?
Safe.
Yeah. But this is what you get in Kabul. It's nice. There's Wi-Fi. There's a TV with the Kabul Star cable network. We have a kettle, but unfortunately no coffees. We have the prayer mat and the direction towards Mecca, and then a nice comfortable bed, and a bathroom which definitely isn't 5-star, but I'm not going to be, complaining about this because I wasn't expecting 5-star, so anything is a bonus, but let's just say this wouldn't be 5-star in the Western world. No, I'm just being honest. So, to give you some context as to how the Taliban came to power, I need to tell you some history about Afghanistan quickly. The geographical position of Afghanistan is one of the main reasons why it has been constantly invaded throughout history, from Alexander the Great to Genghis Khan. More recent conflicts started in 1979 when the Soviet Union invaded Afghanistan to try and spread socialism in the country. Tribal people rebelled against the Communist Party and they formed independent militias, but collectively they were known as the Mujahideen. The Mujahideen were able to fight the Soviets for 10 years, and in 1989 the Soviets gave up and left. Mujahideen warlords began to fight each other over power, and the country was caught in an all-out civil war. Eventually, a small group of locals had enough, and they gained support because they were able to bring peace in the area of Kandahar. This group became known as the Taliban, which means the students in Pashto. The Taliban quickly took over the whole Kandahar province, and they even controlled 90% of Afghanistan's territory, ruling until 2001. Then the American invasion came as a result of the 9/11 bombings, initiating another long war due to Afghanistan's difficult terrain and US's mismanagement of the country's 14 ethnic groups and tribes. It finally ended with the withdrawal in 2021.
War in Afghanistan was never meant to be a multi-generational undertaking.
An event that the Taliban used to take over the country. First up, when I arrived in Kabul, I had to get the local dress. This is a shalwar kameez. Every single person wears it in Afghanistan, so I got myself one to blend in, and I went out onto the streets of Kabul for the very first time.
Ab,
say hello.
Hey, what's up? What's happening, Harry?
I bumped into these English boys. Yo, the man, the myth, the legend. Here he is. And thank you for
He's saying you can go with us.
Let's go, let's go. Can you say thank you for having me in your country?
Where are you from?
Englistan. Man, Englistan. Britannia. Yeah. Afghanistan cricket. Englistan cricket. They beat us in the cricket. So all of my Dari and my Persian does not work. They don't speak any Persian or Dari? No. Oh my god. Okay, I will learn Pashto. أنا بحكي شوي عربي. تتكلم عربي ما شاء الله. شوي. كم لك هنا دحين؟ No, I'm not sure.
كم المدة اللي قضيتها في أفغانستان؟
اسمي هاري.
اسمك هاري. نعم، اسمي عبد الواحد.
شرفنا.
حبيبي.
Wow, he speaks Arabic. That's amazing. The Taliban speaks Arabic. That's so cool.
Uganda.
Can you ask them what's their favorite thing about Afghanistan?
Peace is my favorite.
Alhamdulillah. Okay, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. شرفنا.
You can stay with us tonight.
Wow, thank you so much. I have a hotel.
Saying we have a big place, you can come with us, we'll serve you.
Thank you. So, yeah, that was my first experience speaking to the Taliban, and you guys see how kind they were. I'm just telling you the truth about how they acted with me. Maybe they were like that because I was filming, or maybe because they know I'm a guest, but they invited us into their houses and stuff, so you can't really get more hospitable than that. Abs here has already, first day he's already got into a bit of trouble.
Oh my god, my heart was beating.
Tell him what happened.
I was filming myself, of course, yeah. And then a Taliban member just came up to me, he's like, what are you doing? He just went crazy. Luckily we had our tour guide next to us.
Yeah.
And our tour guide put him in check.
Yeah.
No, he's not filming.
I was surprised.
He's filming himself.
I was just
Oh
surprised.
my, my heart was beating. My heart was pounding, bro.
But and they say sorry.
But at the end of the day, they did say sorry. You know, they did say sorry. They didn't mean it because they thought, like I said, you're not allowed to film females. There was females in the truck, and you're not allowed to film females. But they thought I was filming the female, but I wasn't. So obviously they apologized later on. So yeah.
All right, we're going for some food. Assalamu alaikum. We got guns on the entrance. Assalamu alaikum. How are you? Thank you. All right. Well, this is the kind of luxury you can get in Afghanistan. Assalamu alaikum. How are you? Good. Wow, you have like MI6. He looks like he's in the CIA. He's like, yeah, we got men coming in for Afghani food. Oh my god. So good. All right. Well, we're walking into the main kitchen now, and look at these pizzas.
Let's see the food.
This is where we're going to put you.
Come.
This is where you're sleeping tonight.
Oh, I'm sleeping here. Wow.
How cold is it?
Oh my! Hey, come and see.
Oh my god. This is not Afghanistan anymore. Is this Bamyan? This is how cold
Iceland. You have a lot of cheese, man. A lot of cheese.
Okay, lock him in. Okay, shut the door.
Welcome to Afghanistan.
Thank you. It's good to be here.
Okay, on the shift, how many chefs do you have on one shift?
One chef, I am the chef.
No, like during service.
During service, 40, more than 40.
Would you like one of us to become chef?
Why not?
Join us. Join us.
Okay,
right guys, we got 1 million plus.
Right. Table 4.
Table 4, 1 chicken curry, 1 Italian.
Yeah.
Yes, chef. Yes, chef. We chef. No, chef.
Signature, our problem.
Visit all and eat together.
That's insane. This is like the most typical Afghani way to eat. Like they all sit cross-legged and then they share the food. Hodaviz.
He's making me look tiny.
and you're 6'2".
I'm 6'2". How tall is he?
Thank you so much.
very much.
Thank
Appreciate, brother.
Nice to meet you, brother. Thank you for the hospitality. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Nice to meet you,
Come
brother.
again, please.
We'll be coming back to Kabul later, but we're heading to Mazar-e-Sharif now, where I explore some of the markets in this northern city, and then we come face to face and speak to one of the Taliban leaders. So yeah, Mazar-e-Sharif. The name comes from Mazar, means tomb. Assalamu alaikum. Sharif means hello. Oh, you're Pashtun. How are you?
Turkman.
Ah, Turkman. Nice to meet you. How are you? Nama shoma chist?
Nazar.
Nice to meet you. Harry. My name is Harry. I don't speak Pashto. English and Torah, Dari, Persian, Torah Arabic, Torah Urdu. Harry, like Harry Potter. Harry Potter? You know Harry Potter?
Yeah, I know.
Ah, you know. Nice. What's your job? Wazife Shomachis. Nice. Assalamu alaikum. Wow, you guys have all different faces. Like you have like an Asian face, you have the Afghan face, you have like a Pakistani face.
Yeah, Afghani.
Do I look Pashto?
No.
Me?
American.
American? Yeah. Oh, I thought with my dress I look Pashto. Okay, have a good day, boss.
Have a good day.
Nice to meet you, brother. Wow. Thank you, brother. See you. Wow, these guys are so friendly. This is actually a really cool area. We've got the pears over here, the pomegranates, bananas, and then rugs over here. And like, if you haven't noticed already, unlike some places in Asia, this place is very clean. There's still pollution, don't get me wrong, but it's very clean. Okay, we've got to be careful as we're crossing the road. So as I was saying before, Mazar-e-Sharif, the translation is Mazar means tomb and Sharif means respect, I think. So it means people come here to be respectful for the Prophet Ali, who is buried at the Blue Mosque here in Mazar-e-Sharif, which we will be going to soon. Do it. Oh my god. It looks like you're putting it in your eye. Oh, so you have... What does it do? It gives you the eyeliner?
Yeah.
Wow. Can I try it?
Appreciate the
Does he have it
follow.
on? No.
No.
How's it going, Jasmine?
So
it's
what's the material?
the material is cold. Yeah, it's cold.
Assalamu alaikum.
Just for ice. And Prophet Muhammad, before he did, it means he used during the
really?
on the Friday prayer.
Yeah.
So now we also.
So it's not makeup.
I'm just watching some videos right now.
Oh, the ladies who use it as makeup.
But
And
men also take.
how many men use?
Homie went to Afghanistan. Yeah, he went to Afghanistan. Seems pretty friendly so far. I think it's pretty cool. I want to do this one day.
This? Not many men.
It depends on the people.
Okay. I don't know how to do it. Can you do it for me? I don't know how to do it. I don't want to get my eye out.
Just open your eyes.
I'm scared. I can't do it. Try again, try again, try again. This is scary. You can take my eye out. These eyes are precious. Eyes open. Do I keep my eyes open? No what?
Yeah.
Eyes open.
Yeah.
Well, Ah. How's it look? It's good. Is it bad?
No, just.
Do I look like a movie star now? It feels so strange. I gotta look at this. I look like I've been in a fight. I look like I've got two black eyes. Well, okay. Maybe I keep the sunglasses on from now on. You really got me good. It's like he's playing a prank on me. I've come to play cricket with these kids. Let's go and say hello. Assalamu alaikum. How are you? Good? How are you? Whoa! Just warming up. Can you ask one more thing? Can you ask like what jobs they do? You beat my team, English. Yes. You did. Okay.
Afghanistan right by 10 wicket.
Yep.
Yes.
Afghanistan Zindabad.
Zindabad! Afghanistan Zindabad!
And the kids go to school or not?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Perfect. Okay. Thank you guys. Nice to meet you. Bye bye. Where can I get the cricket top? Afghanistan cricket top.
He's saying if you want to buy from me, also no problem. You can
Oh yeah. Double price. Okay. Thank you.
I tend to game here and there.
Bye bye. The one thing you have to be careful
I kinda
when filming is filming women. You might
stay
be able to
away
see them in
from
the background,
competitive
but
gaming
I'm trying my hardest.
as of
That's why
recent.
I'm not pointing the camera forward because like you can.
I feel like every single time I play a competitive game, it just my stress level gets up here, and I just don't need that. But yeah,
You can get into a lot of trouble if you're filming other people, other women, but filming yourself is fine. So we're gonna have a look in this bazaar. Assalamu alaikum.
I gotta try this out. I got a GoPro that I can literally be making videos like this, but my content creation skills are just absolute, just garbage, to be honest. On Instagram. Yeah, that's right. Do I have my Instagram connected to my Twitch? Oh, you're a graphics designer. Get those a lot. Honestly, bro, like, I'd like to sleep peacefully tonight. I got a girlfriend, and your name's Jasmine, you know what I mean? So, I hope you can understand.
This reminds me of the Asian Pakistani bazaars. You got like the guys eating their lunch.
The less stress I receive from my second party would
40
be
million,
amazing.
which is pretty big, but what's more interesting is how many different ethnicities and how diverse this country is. There's like 11 different ethnicities, and so you can imagine how hard it is for a foreign country like the US
Jasmine,
to
to be honest with you,
control
I'm
this
good.
area when they have no idea how the different relations
I
between
appreciate
each
it though.
ethnicity works.
I'm not looking for a graphics
How
designer.
are you? Oh wow, you're selling women's. Good, good, good. I don't know what he's saying. Nice to meet you. Name شما چیست؟
Normal Ismailas.
I'm Harry. Harry.
چی نام داری؟
نام Harry است. Harry.
خوبه.
Hello, assalamu alaikum.
دیگه چی گفت؟
Unfortunately, I can't buy any of your products, but I'm good. Nice to meet you. This guy's funny. Okay, thank you, brother.
Homie's got jokes
I have
for
no clue what
real.
he was saying, but he's a funny guy. Look at this market. We got a man carrying a large pipe all the way through. Assalamu alaikum. How are you? Good. نام شما چیست؟
نامم عبدالحکیم.
Abdulhakim. Harry. Nice to meet you. Look how big these cauliflower is.
Nah,
I've
where
never seen
did homie get a monster from? He just went to a whole third world country and just bought a monster somewhere.
Cauliflower that big in my life. Okay, thank you. Nice to meet you. Look how friendly the people here are. If I said hello to everyone, I'd be here all day. Oh, wow, get some energy. Hello! Assalamu alaikum. Look at this, we got a communist umbrella. That is cool. A Soviet umbrella. It's pretty crazy to see the kids working under 10 years old.
It's crazy to see a Soviet umbrella.
Assalamu alaikum. Cheto asti? Cheto asti dost? Manali astum. This is your lemon? It's very good. Very good.
I'm Chirin.
Assalamu alaikum. How are you?
I am fine, and you?
Let's do Afghanistan Zindabad. Afghanistan Zindabad! Oh, I need more energy. Okay. Okay, thank you. Nice to meet you.
I don't know where
Good. Look at everyone's faces. They all look so different. Manas Englistan, Aston. Englistan. He's from Africa. Really? Okay, let's get it.
What is this?
It's camera. GoPro. Oh, wow. We're making a blockade for the tuk-tuks. We're making a bye. Nice move. Sorry. We're making a blockade in the road. Also, like, I've just kind of trained my brain that you can't really stay in one spot for more than 5 minutes because you never know. There's also like you see Taliban in the corner of your eye and you have to be really careful. They were actually about to come and speak to me, but they walked away for some reason. I'm not sure why. Unfortunately, like I was saying earlier, the fact that there are young kids working, I mean, this is not uncommon in most of Asia. There are kids working, but the actual amount of kids working in this market is pretty eye-opening and crazy for me to see. But that just shows the economic situation in Afghanistan right now. Unfortunately,
what is homie up
the
to?
sanctions that have been put on Afghanistan have only just affected the people. They didn't affect the government, they've only affected the people. And for me, it's important to know, and it's important to tell the world that a government...
What is homie up to? This little guy, bro.
And its people are not the same thing. So keep that in mind. Alright, we've got another communist flag here. Assalamu alaikum. How are you?
How are you?
Chacho asti.
How are you?
I'm good. You speak English? Little. What's your job? Wazife shoma chist.
I don't have any job.
No job?
Yes.
You are looking?
Yes.
Okay. Hopefully you find one, inshallah.
I was deported from Turkish.
Oh, really?
In this year, 1 year ago.
Were you illegally?
Yeah.
Were you in Turkey illegally?
Yes.
Or legal?
Legal, yeah.
Oh, legally.
And after that, I don't have any job.
Oh, wow.
Just
what job do you want?
Every job. It doesn't have any difference.
Any job, okay.
Yes. I need job, I need for money.
Yeah.
I don't have any home, any house.
If you need me to buy you any food, anything, I'll get you some food.
Thank you.
You need some food?
Thank you so much.
You want something?
Yes, I don't know what is the meaning of gas.
Gas?
Yes, I
One sec,
put sand between. Yes.
Spice?
Yes.
Spice?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go. I'll get some. Looks like we're buying him something, but I don't know what. Oh, we're buying him this?
Yeah.
How much is that? Let's see. So it's basically a swing for his child.
2,000 Afghani.
Okay. It's a good price for that?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
It's the new one.
So this is for your child?
Yes.
How does it work? Oh, it's like it's a cot.
Yeah.
I thought it was. Tashiko. Okay.
That's amazing.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Nice to meet you, brother.
Nice to meet you.
Hope your daughter
Please
enjoys it.
write your China YouTube.
Yeah. This is the example of the guy who's just transporting food. We got a man cutting up the ice here, and we got a man playing. Assalamu alaikum. What's that? Ice cream? Ah, and this is the ice. Wow, this is insane. They just put the ice on the floor. It's insane. So they import the ice from somewhere else. So this is the Blue Mosque, the most famous mosque in Mazar-e-Sharif. As you can see, it's so beautiful. Built in 800 AD on the Islamic calendar. I'm not too sure what that would be on the Christian calendar, but look at this place. Can you ask him his name? Okay.
Qari means, you know, when some people they are memorizing Quran.
Oh.
And also say Jamaluddin, his name.
So he knows the whole Quran?
Yeah.
Wow. How long did it take for him to learn the Quran? And what's the reason why did he want to do this?
میگه که دلیلش از که شما قرآن را حفظ میکنید.
ما باید کتاب مقدس الله است، باید را قبول داریم، ایمان داریم سر او، باید پورا در کلمه باشه، در مغز باشه، در دل ما جا باشه.
Can you tell him thank you for having me in your country, and I'm trying to show the world that Afghanistan is a safe place and bring the tourists here, inshallah.
تشکر، زنده باشین، سلامت. پیغمبر علیه السلام اینقدر مردم با سنگ میزدن، صله رحم داشتن و ترحم داشتن. خدا کنه ما که خصلت پیغمبری داشته باشیم که تمام اسلام و تمام مؤمن مسلمان بشر در آغوش خود بگیریم.
I noticed the Pashtun hospitality is the best in the world.
زنده سلامت باشیم، ما در خدمت هستیم.
Afghanistan Zindabad.
سلامت باشین، زنده باشین. السلام علیکم.
Nice to meet you. Thank you so much. So you're probably wondering what life is like under the Taliban in 2023. So the Taliban rule is influenced by a strict version of Islam from the Pashtun culture. Basically, that means that men have to grow beards if they can. I can't grow a beard, so I'd be screwed. Music is banned, TV is banned, and unfortunately, the worst rules are for the women. Currently, women over the age of 13 can't go to school. They also have to wear a niqab or a burqa. However, I've seen many girls not wearing that when they're out. The reason why they cover their faces is because the value of a woman is increased when you can't see her. That's what they think. Nama shoma chist. Ahmed. How's your English is good? Yeah? Let's practice the English. What do you want? What job do you want to do when you're older? Can you ask?
میگه زمانی کلان شدی چی وظیفه میخوای انجام بدی؟ چی میخوای شوی؟ داینده.
Doctor?
چی میخوای شوی؟
مولا حافظ قرآن.
Just he wants to memorize Quran.
Wow, mashallah.
حفظ میکنی.
Does he know it?
Sorry?
Does he know it now? Does he know the Quran?
Quran has 32 or 34 parts.
Yeah.
Just he memorized one part. Yeah.
Wow. I would test you on it.
Maybe in 2 years he will finish.
Can you test him on it? No, I'm joking.
He want to read some part of Quran. You wanna?
Now?
Yeah.
Yeah, do it. Be a bit of him.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. والنجم إذا هوى ما ضل صاحبكم وما غوى ما كذب الفؤاد ما رأى صدق الله العظيم.
Wow.
Yeah, it's some part of Quran. Yeah,
So
just you're memorizing.
would that be like a call to prayer or no?
No, it's
no.
not call to prayer. Yeah.
But people do the call to prayer live?
Yeah,
It's like
it's live. Yeah.
So could he do that?
Yeah, for sure. Everyone can do that.
Anyone can do that?
Yeah.
Ah, okay, awesome. Wow, thank you so much.
Teşekkür ederim.
And what do these two want to do?
Also, they are memorize some part of Quran, but not finished. But now it's
But can you get paid to do that?
Yeah, for sure. If you want to.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And what's their favorite thing about Afghanistan?
Yani, yeah, he wants to finish Quran and then he wants to be mullah. It means mullah, just calling for prayer, and then they pay. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
And just he wants to be a doctor in the future.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good. You be the doctor. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Allah Hafiz.
Teşekkür.
Khuda Hafiz. Next up, I'm going on a Afghani road trip with my tour guide and his family. We're heading to the rural areas of Afghanistan, which is where most of the population actually lives. You can see the landscape is quite barren. You've got the mountains in the background, and then just like not much greenery, kind of like similar to desert, but not much sand, just very barren, very dry, harsh conditions. We have stopped on the road trip, the Afghani road trip, because I have seen something that I cannot believe. So we're near the Afghan-Uzbekistan border, and as you can see, this is the most barren land. But in the distance, right over there, we have some camels, a donkey and a farmer. So we're going to be asking him some questions. Is he like a farmer?
Yeah, it's a farmer. Just actually they're transferring the bush for selling.
Bush?
You know bush? Yeah, this.
Oh, they sell this?
They sell this because now it's
What for? For food?
For heating.
Heating?
Yeah, heating the household. You
Oh,
know, the home, so during the
heating.
winter, just
Oh, okay.
And also for cooking.
Okay.
The bread.
It's so barren. Like, you can just imagine this, like, nothing to farm here. I don't know how you can make money on this land if you own this land. It's pointless.
Now he's coming here.
Okay. Wow. This is something like out of a movie. Like, I don't believe it. A man with a donkey and 4 camels.
Salam alaikum. Ondan başı. Bu basti.
Chetwasti. Wow. What's his name? Nama Shumachist.
Sharafullah.
Sharafullah. Nice to meet you. And what is he doing?
Mega چی میکنی که شطورا؟
How long is the journey he's doing now?
که رفتی پس کجا رفته بودی؟ کم سخی رفته پس آمدی؟ رفت آمد 5
Never seen a
رفت
donkey.
10 hours.
10 hours? Yeah. Oh my god. That's insane. And what's it like to have the camels? Like, is it hard work? Are they hard to manage? Or are they nice camels? Can I stroke it?
مگه دست میتونه معجز است یا دندان میگیره؟ Yeah, you can.
You sure?
Yeah.
What's his name? Name?
نامش مگه چی است؟ نه شطور است.
Oh my god. How old is he?
چند سال است مگه؟ 27.
27?
Yeah.
Wow, so he's like similar age to me. It's like completely different lives. That's amazing. Wow. Thank you so much. Tashiko. Tashiko dost. Okay. So he's going 5 hours each way. You see these two guys are just catching a lift in the boot of a car. Health and safety at its finest in Afghanistan. They're just chilling in the boot of the car. Look at this. Incredible landscape here. And this shows you how Afghanistan is impossible to conquer. No foreign forces have ever been able to conquer this. The British came in the 1800s, failed. The Russians came, failed. Finally, the US came, failed. Because Look at this. How can you conquer this when this is not your home country? You know, the people who live here, they know the mountains like the back of their hands. They also know the cows. Hello, cow.
İçeceğiz.
Singiye.
İçeceğiz.
Camera.
Camera.
YouTube. Çetuasti. Çetuasti? Hobasti? Good. Name Shomachist.
Fawad.
Fawad. Oh, the cows like the melon. Well, I don't blame them. This is a famous Buddhist stupa from the 4th or the 5th century. As you can see now, it's got the Taliban flag on top to kind of show that who's in charge now. And as you can see, this part here, where they got the new brick, was actually destroyed by the Taliban, but it's actually been remade. It's interesting how it's 500 to enter, so maybe $5 to $10, but they've destroyed half of it. They have rebuilt it, so they destroy it and then they make you pay to go and see it. That's interesting. But no, at least they've rebuilt it. Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum salam. Hello, how are you?
I'm good. Sengaye.
I'm good.
What's your name?
My name is Hasibullah Haidari.
Nice to meet you. You're going to the
Nice to meet
stupa?
you. Yes.
You're from this area?
No, actually, we are from another province, so
You're
just we have
visiting?
come here.
Okay,
we are
nice.
for visiting. And you? You're
I'm from Englistan.
Englistan.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
that's good.
You beat us in the cricket.
What?
Afghanistan beat England in the cricket. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
So, who are these people? Who are you here with?
They are Collegian.
Oh, you're in college?
Yes, I'm in college.
What are you studying?
I'm studying Law and Political Science faculty. It is my fourth class actually.
Oh,
I
wow.
want to finish.
Your English is perfect. Very good English.
Not perfect, but a little bit
That's
good. So, why have you come here?
I've
Visit
come just to see Afghanistan, show the people that Afghanistan is a safe country and tourists can come and visit here. That's my aim. I'm making YouTube videos, so
Thank you for coming.
thank you for having me.
Okay.
Afghanistan Zindabad.
Zindabad.
And what jobs do you want to do when you're older?
What?
What job do you want to do when you're older?
Okay. I want to become a politician.
Politician.
Politician
Oh,
person
wow.
in the future, yes.
Does that mean you have to work for the Taliban?
No.
Oh, okay. You'll be a politician in Afghanistan.
For my people.
For your people.
We are so happy.
Manas Afghanistan Astam. Oh, well, that got them happy. Yeah, so tell me or maybe you can ask your friends, what is your favorite thing about Afghanistan? The hashish? The peace? Okay, good. What's that? Peace. Security.
Also, my this classmate, he is saying that ancient civilization.
Ah, yes. It's very good. It's very secure. I feel safe. I feel safe.
Another question, maybe it's...
Yeah, no, it's all good.
My classmate is so curious about this.
No problem.
What's your religion?
My religion is Christian.
Jewish, Christian.
Christian, not Jewish. Christian.
Christian.
You know English.
That's good.
You know English.
Hello. Assalamu alaikum.
He's from France.
You're from France? Parlez-vous français?
From France, yes.
Bonjour, ça va?
I know the language of France.
Okay, good.
That's great.
Last question.
Yeah.
How did you analyze the situation in our country?
So that's a good question. Like my family, my friends told me not to come here. Everyone tells me not to come here because they say it's dangerous here. But I felt in my heart, I had the gut feeling. You know the meaning, the gut feeling. I had the gut feeling that this place is safe. I spoke to friends who come here before and they said it's safe. So I said, Yalla. I have one more question for you. What do you all think about the Western world? What do you think about the UK? You can be honest. Good or bad?
To be honest, you know, your country is a country that it is a peaceful country. So we are also tired of being in a war situation, and everyone dream is this that they one day they could go in a foreign country, maybe Western country or United Kingdom.
Yeah.
So for this reason, it's I think
Yeah.
the most dream of
And
our youths.
do you want to live in Afghanistan?
No.
You don't want to live here?
No.
Where do you want?
If the opportunity,
Mister,
if I find the opportunity to leave my country, I will leave.
Really?
And one day I will come back again.
Yeah. Okay. Khodafiz. Khodafiz. Whoa. Oh my god.
Statue
Uh-huh.
and the Buddha.
Oh, okay. I thought maybe like Osama bin Laden used to hide here.
No.
Hello! Singi!
شيخ يبتنا خدي بشرو ميري
من aliastum?
واقع جونما
Alhamdulillah!
الله أكبر.
This is ancient history in Afghanistan. This is why people come here. This is why it actually attracts tourism in Afghanistan, because of the ancient history. This is like a Buddhist cave system. It's huge, and this used to be a market 500 years ago. Actually, no, sorry, 1,500 years ago. Birin, kebab, burun. Try again. Birin, kebab, bukhrim. Birin, kebab, bukhrim. I don't know what I said the first time. Next up, we're heading to Kandahar, which is the Taliban headquarters. This is where the Taliban was formed, and this is where the leaders all are. There are Taliban everywhere, and this is where I had a very tricky situation. This is the tomb of the former king of Afghanistan over here. Tomb is down there, but we can't go in. And then this is the mosque of the cloak of the Prophet Muhammad, which was brought here by the king. And then we have the Taliban here who have invited us over. Assalamu alaikum. Sengiye. Sengiye. I'm from Englistan. Dekum Zaye. Where? Loga. Not Kandahar. Ah. Num Musade. Abdullah. Habibullah. Nice to meet you. Harry. Num Harry. Num Sade.
This is maybe you're not a Muslim, that's why he's not giving.
Okay. No problem. No problem. Whatever you.
Was that the channel?
I answered his all question. Now he thinks he's shame.
Ah, really?
Yeah.
It's okay. I forgive him.
Yeah. This is, you're the guest, and you can take pictures and films.
Thank you. All right. Well, friendly Taliban. This is the first time in Afghanistan where I've had a bad experience. Obviously, this guy, the Taliban, wouldn't shake my hand because I'm not a Muslim. And although I've been told to maybe tell people I'm a Muslim, but I feel like it's important to stay true to who you are. And it's important for them to learn a lesson that Islam isn't the only religion in the world. And there are many other religions. This man just invited me for dinner. Again, this is like the 5th time today that this happened. Apparently, like, this is just extremely common. I was expecting it with the Pashtun culture, but not to this degree. Just so kind. Thank you so much. Manana, you're very kind, man. Every cloud has a silver lining. Although I did have a bad experience here, that man and a couple of other people here have made it better by inviting me into their home. So I want to make it absolutely crystal clear that I still do feel very safe here, and I would encourage people to come here, even though it is a little bit intense. And when I say a little bit, I mean very bloody intense. Next up, we're going to head to Bamyan to speak to some women in Afghanistan, and also we're going to be trying to make friends with the Taliban by buying them a goat. And I give a gift to the people of Afghanistan at the end. So this is the city of screams in Bamyan, and you're probably wondering why I got that name. It got that name because of the old Genghis Khan. He basically came here thousands of years ago and basically killed over 1,000 people, everyone who lived here, because he was mad. And so obviously they screamed, and that's why it's called the city of screams. As you can see, Bamyan is super beautiful. Reminds me a little bit of northern Pakistan. I know people don't like me to compare two places, but it does remind me the beauty and the nature. But what you won't find there is these Russian tanks. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 tanks, because this used to be the Russian base where they would fight the Mujahideen in the 70s. So this still works a little bit. So I'm going to take aim at the Taliban. Shouldn't say that.
Hey, you're shooting me, Harry.
Mohammed, you're dead.
Be careful.
Also, what is unique about Bamyan is they have a women's market. This is the only women's market in the whole of Afghanistan. Okay. Kimachash Chandast?
Yeah, 300.
300. Okay. Alright. Deal. You have yourself a deal. Tashakor. Tashakor. Thank you for having me. You guys are probably wondering why I'm not asking some very relevant questions to do with the women here in Afghanistan, and that's because I can't. So forgive me. I've got to be very careful about what I post because I could put people in danger. These lovely ladies are making a dress. It's a dress?
از مشتری ها که دزیا کلا میدرسن در محفل مو بازرنی کستا فروشی است مو فروشیم
For her? Ah. Zeba asked. Name? Name شما چیست؟
نام از مف حسینی است
Mazmaf.
حسینی خانم حسینی
Saini. Nice. Very beautiful. You make this?
یار قرارداد داریم قد جاغریا یه لباس های دستدوزی است
میگه خودت دختی؟
نه مشتری دارم
Working very hard, and it's just amazing to see this. I kind of just thought that no women could work, but it varies from province to province. So it makes me very happy, and I'm sure it'll make everyone else very happy. Tashakkur. Thank you. Thank you for having me. And here we go. We've made it to the Buddha statues, or what's left of them. They were destroyed by the Taliban in 2001. They used to be the most amazing statues, the #1 thing to see in Afghanistan, and they were built in the 7th century. There's 2 of them, but this one's been absolutely destroyed by the Taliban. I'm just like, it does make me sad, and especially for Buddhist people, it must be so sad. You can see they've got the scaffolding that's basically just to keep it propped up so it doesn't fall down completely. But yeah, this is where the big Buddha statue was. And then
The Buddha and other Buddhist things are the opposite of Islam. It is not an Islamic thing. So they are thinking Afghanistan is an Islamic country and we don't need Buddha. That's why they destroyed the Buddha here.
Afghanistan used to be a great location geographically for the trade, the Silk Road trade through China and Europe, and so this is why the Buddhists used to live here. And we have our little friend here.
I'm interviewing him.
Salam alaikum. چطور هستی؟
نام تو چی است؟
نام صالح
صالح. بچه کی هستی؟
بچه زن دکتر
بچه زن دکتر. خانه تون کجاست؟
خانه ما پیش
خب درس میخوانی یا نمیخوانی؟
میخوانم.
اگر کلان شدی باز چی میشید آینده؟
درس میخوانم.
As you guys know, I'm on a mission to improve the diplomatic relations between the British and the Taliban. So, I'm going to buy them a goat, and then we're going to kill it, sacrifice it, and eat it together. First of all, I've got to find the goat, and this is the journey of buying a goat in Afghanistan. Alright, well, this is sketchy. Hello, buddy. This isn't the sheep, I think. It's too small. But this is Afghanistan life. They're so cute, and yeah. So we're gonna kill one of these goats and take it to the Taliban and try and make friends with the Taliban, because that's what we do in Afghanistan. He's got him, Messi. Hello, Lionel Messi. So we're paying 4,000 for Messi. That's like $40. Not bad at all, actually. I was expecting it to be like more like $100. Thank you so much.
خوب هستی
چطور هستی؟
بخیر هستی خوب هستی جان
من علی هستم.
چطور هستی؟
I'm good, I'm good. This is where we're going to be having lunch. This is so beautiful. Look at this. I did not even think this is Afghanistan. It's so beautiful. But yeah, it's time for the goat to meet its maker, unfortunately. I won't be filming it because YouTube will definitely remove the video. And this is the chill out area where we're going to eat. Last goodbye, Messi. Thank you for getting the #1 goal scorer. Thank you for winning the World Cup. And good luck on your move to America. Oh. You guys are just like... I'm the only one that's like not find this hard to watch. You not find this hard to watch? Have you seen this many times?
Yeah. Well, it's still...
Oh! It's bad news, guys. I invited the Taliban. They said they were going to come. And then after I bought the goat, the last minute they've said that they're not going to come. Very unfortunate. I'm very disappointed. And I guess it says more about them than it does about me. But this is life. You can't get everything going your way. And yeah, I guess, you know, I tried to give them an opportunity to show the Taliban has improved. Oh. So we have ourselves a nice little Afghani feast in the middle of nature. We have some chai, we have goat, Mr. Messi has been served up, we have apples, and then vegetables, chili, and of course the famous bread. So thank you to the chef over here for cooking.
I'm sorry if we cannot be better.
No, it's perfect. Well, I haven't tried it yet, but it looks good, and yeah.
But thank you very much for
No.
coming and joining us.
Thank you for having me. Thank you for putting it on. So basically, Mohammed runs 4 schools, and he relies on the payment from the funding of through himself and through other people who give him the money. And I thought it was a great idea. I really like the idea, especially as the fact that not many children are going to school here. Like you guys have seen in the videos, it's just really terrible how like the parents don't even want them to go to school. However, in this province, in Bamiyan, there's a lot more opportunities and the kids are going to school. So I spoke to some of my friends last night, and I'm still waiting. I don't have internet, so I don't actually know how many of them have said yes or no. But so far, in the last 24 hours, we've been able to raise some money, so I'm going to give $2,000.
Thanks very much.
And it may be a little bit more actually, and of course there'll be people from the video that will pay. So it's 1,000 from me and 1,000 from my friends, and yeah, very grateful.
Thanks very much for everyone who is just supporting these kids and just funding for these kids, because this is the best help for them.
Yeah.
We can't buy food for them, but we don't want to buy.
Yep.
This is their future.
There's a famous saying in the Bible, I think it's in the Bible, is give a man a fish and he can eat for a day. Teach a man how to fish, and he can eat for a lifetime.
Exactly. Yeah.
There
thank
you
you
go.
What scripture is that?
There's a lot I cannot say.
I think the Bible says if a man does not work, he doesn't deserve to eat. I think that's weird.
Because it puts people in danger that were in this video. It's an interesting juxtaposition where the people of the country are so nice, and even actually the Taliban, when you meet them, are so nice, but the rules that they live by are unfortunately not nice. This video was mainly to show you that the people of Afghanistan, the 40 million people that live there, 99.9% of them are the most hospitable in the world, and I'm being deadly serious when I say this. I don't have any sponsors for this video. I wanted it to be the best video possible, and I obviously have given a lot of money to the schools. So if you'd like to support me, please sign up to my membership, my YouTube membership. I'll be doing some solo podcasts, some podcasts with my friends, and then also just like some behind the scenes talking about what life was like in Afghanistan and maybe some secret parts that I haven't told you in the video. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.
Thank you, Mr. Harry, for helping.
The video was definitely top notch. I'm surprised Harry was able to upload that video. That's interesting, bro. It's incredibly interesting.
I was living in Singapore. I actually calculated how much it cost me every second to exist. It was a price to live, to breathe. I escaped all that stuff. I didn't think Japan could offer me this kind of freedom. That's amazing. If I take my gloves off, yeah, it's still fairly warm.
I'd low-key want to go now.
So that's our breakfast then. Half an egg. Problem with the goat is it takes about an hour to get, like, you know, what would take 1 minute to walk. No. She's got her own agenda. Are you coming or not? Come on. I feel real in the countryside. And when I lived in the city, it was like, it was something not connecting. Yes. No. All right. Go ahead. You have to almost imprison them, or she'll just escape. Rice patrol. Well, it's quite easy to open. They're master of design. The beauty of how we grow rice is we don't. I was living in Singapore.
That's so crazy. I don't know what did I hit. Bro, that's not where we were. Are we here?
Hard work. It into my field. Almost the size that they. There's some. The beauty of how we grow rice is we don't have to buy seeds. We're using seeds, old seeds from last year. It's sometimes quite hard to differentiate a weed from the rice at the start. There's a distinctive shape to it. This is almost the size that they would plant with a machine, but I'm going to wait 1 month so its roots are beautiful and big and strong, and then plant it into my field. So there's a massive difference between machine-grown rice and manual cultivation, but no one wants to do manual because, well, it's hard work. The neighbours look upon me as old-fashioned because I grow without insecticide. They utterly think I'm nuts, when in fact I'm probably the future of farming. Imagine if it doesn't work, but the good thing about nature is it always works.
Oh, hey, what's up, Timur?
And if I want some peace and quiet,
I'm not gonna be on for too long.
Of where our water comes
I'm like
from,
exhausted,
it's a lake,
bro.
Nobody. I'm talking no one. Just fish.
Yeah, but how you been,
Gonna
brother?
Get a boat at some point and
How's
just,
life going?
Float. That's a big branch. He's not coming out. Go on. Where's cherry blossom? Cherry wood. That'll be good for the fire.
Damn, love living life. Damn, your life must be amazing. My day's okay though. I could complain definitely. Gotcha. Your life is cool. Just when things are going well, it's cool.
They built it around 100 years ago, and it's like a really quite complex.
I mean,
system
dude,
that
I was
channels
watching a
water down.
video that this one dude went to Afghanistan. Which one was it? Thought that was really awesome. He even invited the Taliban to like a feast of a sort. That was really cool.
Welcome to Afghanistan.
Like, homie even watched the goat get, put down.
We'll definitely remove the video, and this is the chill out area where we're gonna eat. That's goodbye, Messi.
Like, he bought
Thank
a
you
goat
for
and invited the Taliban to
getting
go
the
eat with
#1
him,
goal scorer.
and then it
Thank
just
you
didn't
for winning
work
the World
out.
Cup, and good luck on your move to America. Oh. You guys are just like, I'm the only one that's like not find this hard to watch. You not find this hard to watch? Have you seen this many times?
Yeah.
Sounds like I'm questioning. I kind of was for a second. I'm not gonna get too far into detail, but definitely as I was watching this, I was kind of questioning it. Definitely was. But please, let's not get into theories, bro. Let me just finish this video and go to sleep. No, but it definitely was questioning it, bro. Definitely was.
To all the fields in the valley. You can't just let the water come off the mountain because it'll just flood and landslides and everything.
We share any
so it's controlled, and I'm in
predictive
charge of
programming
the valves
9/11
over
vids?
here.
I think we kind of went through all of them, didn't we?
There's a diagonal pipe with 4 holes. So you get a nice water flow here into my field. Once the level of the lake goes down to a certain level, you can unplug the other valve. And then you keep going like that. And then when it rains, you have to plug it back up. This water's coming from, well, the reservoir, and it's going down towards my house. This is feeding my rice, basically. Sunday we did community cleaning, another village task, and you have to adjust it depending
This
on
is
the
so
weather.
interesting, though.
So, I mean, every day checking the weather.
This
and
guy
if there's
left
too
Singapore
much water
and
going
started
down
living
here,
in Japan.
It's not good. So if there's too much
Like, he bought a house
water-
in Japan.
Oh, I'll get my feet wet. I do this. That's quite beautiful. I just made a waterfall. Another community
No, but
gathering we do.
as I was watching that video, though, the people from Afghanistan, they seemed like such kind people. It was just the Taliban that were kind of, I mean, some were cool, but he ran into like a really like weird situation. Oh, I bet, bro. I definitely believe you.
Every year is we have this.
It just made me
there's a
think they're
water
not
shrine and we
capable
make this,
of
actually it's an octopus.
certain
Biodegradable.
things. Let me just say that.
It'll be gone by next year. I think 8 legs means good luck, and it's got. These are full of sake.
People are definitely
so we
kind
did it,
everywhere
maybe 5 months
when they
ago.
want to be.
Every year it's replaced. So not only is the water important for my rice, it's of spiritual importance.
Nah, but you know what's crazy? This house probably costed him about $5,000. This entire place. Japan's basically like giving away houses. For say. Like, I was looking it up, and I was even shown that a couple of houses that some houses are literally been given away for free, but it's because they're abandoned houses.
Buy a farmhouse.
But this most likely
Japan,
cost him
you
like
don't
$5
just
grand.
buy the house, you will buy everything. This is good and bad because it'll be either full of junk or full of priceless
Very beautiful,
antiques.
bro.
Which I come up here just to find things for free. Rice cooker. It's brand new. It's probably 60 years old. I found a hose pipe the other day here. A lot of people don't know what insecticide smells like. It is like pure evil. So I just try and get rid of all those things. Maybe after 5 years I'm still cleaning.
Now, homie made a really nice video.
From the countryside, and actually inconvenience is not a bad thing. Yeah, maybe I like inconvenience. What I don't have is a Mercedes Benz and things like that. What I have a lot of wood, which is beautiful, and I can use it to renovate the house. Yeah, when I was given this house, there was the owner, right? And he had the top of the range BMW, and I picked up this ladder, and I didn't realize where it was like going. I nearly trashed his car. His expression. What isn't scratched here? Maybe that's a concept for life, scratch.
Bro, this is such a nice video. Like, I wish I could actually like go to a farmland like this, like a rural area. It's been like a dream of mine to actually go to an area like this. So nice, so peaceful, so beautiful.
Japan has this thing with pouring cement into its rivers in the name of flood management. So they literally, over 3 years, removed the local river. Here's the river, next to the temple. Look at it. Is that a river? If you've got children, would you like to bring them to sit by the river? Have a picnic. There's a lot of money involved. This is trillions of yen, and for 6 households in the middle of nowhere. 5 years ago, I would pick wild watercress in the river. So, not much chance of that now. I mean, all the locals just know I was totally against this. Jeez, can you see the size of that mound of soil? Imagine all that had to come past my house, the front door. It's insane. That's the river, basically.
Bro, that's such a view.
It was the trucks past the house, the exhaust fumes. The other house turned into not what the countryside means for me. That destruction of nature, I couldn't take it. I guess my dream's to buy a mountain and have a sign at the bottom. Go away. I was attracted to this house because it has tea plantation, but it's a small one. I suppose you could call it intimate. Every year you can make your own tea to last a year. I don't want to sell kilograms of tea. I just want tea for me. That rhymes. Tea for me. And it's free. What I like is all the animals, they love it up here. So you've got this like nice atmosphere of the goat, cats picking tea, and then I'll take it downstairs. I call it downstairs. This is upstairs, that's downstairs, and process the tea. Chickadee girls. I've got little songs for the animals. Chickadee girls. We found them next to a bag of plaster, Shikui, so that's her name. She has a brother, told me. Cats are important if you live in a Japanese countryside because they catch snakes. It's the wild vegetables that I'm learning from. I go and pick them and I see where they're growing and then I just replant. I've got this beautiful flow of mountain spring water constantly, every day, going past the house. This plot of land actually replicates the mountain behind me, so I kind of know where I can plant things. So I picked this herb. It's called Mitsuba, and basically I love Japanese words because they're quite logical. Mitsu means 3. So it's really hard, really easy to recognize. 3 leaves.
Oh,
Tastes
man.
pretty good as well. Mitsuba taste. They're like growing everywhere. Loving it, probably because of this water. If you do natural farming, you don't need to learn anything other than climbing a mountain, and you observe how nature works. Natural farming's observation, really, rather than interaction. I mean, good thing about nature in Japan is you can eat most of it. Hakobe, chickweed. Oh, it's delicious. Tastes a bit like sort of nutty. You can eat it almost all year round, and it's here. So I got free salad. I'm gonna fry it, tempura, because now it's getting late in the season, so it's perfect. The flavour from that's like intense. I'm not into importing anything and global consumerism, all that. But transplanting these herbs to my back garden, that's quite interesting. Black rice you don't polish, so I just need to almost delicately grind it so it just takes the outer layer off. So I carved this wood. You can see the oils from the rice, making it beautiful. So I had to cut these runes here. Designed a handle from beautiful old bamboo, and it pivots. Beautiful. This weighs 3 kilograms, and it's kind of the correct weight. Actually, everyone would think, why aren't you using stone? But you can't for rice, because you'd crush the rice. Well, you'd end up with rice flour. The whole world wants progress. They just want to do something better and better. So, you know, well, machines. And can't you just like do it like they used to do it? Mechanization, I think, creates some kind of negative charge. So that's why I do my rice like this. I don't need a machine. And I've got enough time in the day to, you know, play with my rice. After I've dehusked on this momisuri, it's called, you've basically got the grains, but you also got the husk mixed together. So you need to separate them. I'll put it in a rice winnower, which is over there. But if you don't want to use that, and you're doing a small amount, you can actually just let the wind do the work. So the husk will just blow away from the rice. Yeah, just like, look, the chickens, they can have some. Oh, look, beautiful, the wind blowing. They like it.
Pause. Interesting. Okay. Okay.
Imagine these people wanted to make millions of dollars, and I wanted to earn nothing. The simplest thing is the best. I think that's the fundamental thing. To have nothing is maybe everything. So that's good. So now, Jesus, these mosquitoes are quite strong. Are you filming this? Country life. Where are they coming from? I don't know. They are not mosquitoes. Hey, it doesn't even stop them.
Oh, thanks, Kakashi. I'm actually gonna get off, like, posse. Like, I was just gonna finish this video.
No, Japan, if you don't
But I feel like there's a message to this video for sure. Like, to have nothing is to have everything.
like mosquitoes, just go live in Spain.
It's like he said. Homie made me want to get a goat. Permaculture. Bro, that is such an awesome video, bro. Wow. Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about now. I was watching some videos of Costa Rica the other day too. The diversity of food. Dude, I want to try all different types of foods. I'm mainly in it for like the scenery, like what we just saw here. That's amazing, bro. Like truly amazing. Look, you want to watch this stuff. Where's this at?
We've spent 4 months searching.
Bro, not gonna lie, like, with everything going on, buying a house in Japan, in rural Japan, just selling everything here, going over there, does not sound like a bad idea. Living like that guy, because that guy's pretty happy. I'm trying to be happy like him.
To find stories of extreme solitude and what brought these humans to such fates.
I need a stronger hook. Something about that hook wasn't strong enough. Oh, I did that, bro. I came back absolutely broke. Chasing my dreams came with a huge consequence. Not huge, semi-big. I definitely can't say I regret it. But like I said before, like I came back so broke, bro. So broke. My account's still suffering till today. It's still here, yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right. But damn, like, makes me wonder, like, I feel like if you're rich and you're not traveling the world, I feel like you're just wasting your wealth. Like, you're not experiencing, like, the things that God created, bro. Like, all these beautiful places, like, even China. China's a little... I'm kind of iffy about China, but I'll give it a go. I'm more interested in South Korea than China, but Shanghai, China is pretty technologically advanced. Like, it's amazing how well built that city is and how beautiful it is. They have a floating train, a magnetic train, bro. I think that's so cool. And of course, Japan has like train systems everywhere, so it makes it affordable for you to go anywhere in Japan, quite literally. Oh, I got my job in Japan.
So if you live in Japan,
I will watch this later though. This is a shame, walk of shame ritual, but we'll skip that. This guy does some really good videos. I'm starting to low-key become a fan of his. This guy does some good videos too, but this guy goes into detail, like about the city and, you know what I mean, like the history behind the cities. This guy doesn't exactly do that much. The Costa Rica Spheres. Are you actually gonna go there? Look at that real quick. I butchered the spelling, bro. I literally clicked the wrong freaking, bro. I literally butchered the spelling.
Have you ever heard about the stone spheres of Costa Rica? In the 1930s, while clearing jungle to make room for banana plantations, the United Fruit Company stumbled across ancient stones that were so perfectly spherical that they were never even considered their significance at the time. In fact, bulldozers were used to get them out of the way, and they were even blown up as the workers speculated for gold. Astonishing, right? The sites around Costa Rica have been evaluated by very few over the years, but as of 2010, the site has been evaluated as a UNESCO protected World Heritage Site of major importance to the history of humanity. Wait till you hear this. The Finca 6 archaeological site is not only of major interest, it is also a complete mystery. Why these stones exist is the subject to much speculation and guesswork at best. But the fact remains, we don't know why they exist, we don't know how old they are.
So I feel like watching videos like this kind of reminds me of how the Egyptians would move certain like boulders or even like what was it? Just rocks in general with like sound. They use sound to pick items up and move them to the side.
We don't even know which civilization these things belong to. They are simply a mystery. Though many of the stone spheres were moved, researchers have found that they were often arranged in lines or triangles. But Finca 6 revealed two groups of stone spheres in a straight line.
Champ Island, let me see. It's basically like the same thing. I need something with a bit more of a hook. Let's go with this guy. It's the same creator, whatever.
Excellent. Okay, well, welcome to Champ Island. My name's Colin. I'm a glaciologist, so I'm one of the experts here in rocks and ice specifically. So yeah, this is a particularly great site for geology, and a day like today you can see it all, the rocks and the ice. You'll notice, you can't help but see it right to my right hand side here, is what's called a concretion, and that's one of the objects, one of the features that Champ Island is famous for. These spectacular spherical boulders, which they call the Devil's Marbles. A concretion, or to explain how these formed, you really got to go back to a period called the Mesozoic, which was between about 65 and 200 or so million years ago. So a long time ago, at a time when the area in which Franz Josef Land lies now, we think was a shallow sea, a warm shallow sea, and into that sea from the adjacent continents sediments would have been washing just as in the modern day. So you got silt, mud and sand. And these boulders are made of sandstone. Specifically, they're made from quartz sand, which is ground up silica particles. And these silica particles...
You know what's so interesting? Everyone has their own story, their own viewpoint on how life was even created or how things like this came about. And I learned that, like, of course I've always thought about this, but when I came to Japan, bro, and their view of how human life was created or how it came about, it being evolution, and part of the evolution that we came from was from rats. And then you come to the US and then they'll explain to you that, okay, we came from monkeys, but the Japanese believe we came from rats. It's so, the world itself is so strange, bro. Everyone has like its own story. Yeah, I was laughing out loud myself when, like, not trying to like knock on my girl, but like when she explained to me that like it's normal to them is a thing. Samoans come from the earth. Yeah, I believe so. But yeah, dude, like that's what's taught in school in Japan, like how humans came about. So if like you came by and said, nah, we came from monkeys, they're just gonna laugh at you. but they come here and we'll say like, you know what I mean, they'll tell us that they came from rats. We'll laugh like it's, yeah, right up out of the ground. Well, we all came from dust. We'll return to it.
The nice flat layers on the seabed.
I feel like everyone's capping, bro. Every single person's capping. But everything's learned, so I'm not gonna knock on their belief if this is what they were brought up with. Like even when I was watching the video of when the dude went to Afghanistan, even the kids were conditioned into becoming Muslims, like to believe Muhammad. You know what I mean? Muhammad was a prophet, and they're just conditioned to fully learn every single word of the Quran. Like this is their conditioning. Everyone's conditioned to learn something, and by learning it, it becomes their belief. It's everybody. And this is what this is kind of crazy. Even this itself, like, yeah, it's conditioning. You're not wrong. It's control systems. But even this right here, how people believe that this is what angels look like. This is what majority of Americans were taught what angels look like. Just like majority of Americans were taught that Jesus was a white man, when the Bible specifically says in the book of Revelations that the skin was like bronze. And this is technically what it looks like in the book of Ezekiel. Bro, like, it's, you know what I mean? But I can't even knock this. Like, I can't knock it. Mainly because you have to think about it, God's an artist. Truth is hard to find, unless there's proof behind it. Once there's proof behind it, it sets everything, you know what I mean? Sets everything straight. But this is amazing. But I did read the book of Ezekiel, so it talks about being rings, like, it's like rings of rings, like around it, and it's all full of eyes from, like, you know what I mean, like you can see in every direction. Hopefully in the future, bro. You know what I mean? We'll get deeper and deeper into that throughout the journey. I mean, this is another one. This is actually the one I was just talking about. Or like how the cherubim would have like the head of, it kind of reminds me how the Egyptians had the some of the guards that had the face of a dog. Of course, one would think it's a fallen angel, but the cherubims had like the face of a man, a face of a lion, a face of an eagle, a face of a goat, like all four sides. You know what I mean? That would be a cherubim. It would have 6 wings, I think it was, like 1 of each side or 2 of each side would cover its body, and then the other two wings are actually like out. It's so interesting. Like the Bible itself is very, very interesting. But this is amazing art. That's really, really awesome. Of course, you're going to. Everyone's gonna find the Quran a lot more interesting. And I'm not saying it's because it's a lie, but I'm just saying, like, bro, everyone just kind of steers away from the truth, and that's what you should be questioning yourself about. Scientifically, I don't believe in science, though. It's a thing. I feel like science is like, they say money is the root of all evil, but science itself, it's just built on lies. Like I said, like, the Japanese believe because of science that we came from rats. You know what I mean? And then you have the United States. America believes we came from monkeys, but if it was because of evolution, then why did monkeys stay monkeys? Why are rats still rats? You know what I mean? You ask yourself questions like that. Logical questions. Only the method. Okay, I can agree with that. I can go with that. Well, that's how they try to prove things, bro. Through science. What was that? What was that? It's not a religion, and I don't want to call it a cult. It's Scientology. A thing that's been going around that people are like, some people are actually like interested in that mythology. Can't really comment on that. And the truth is gonna set us all free. But you gotta wonder, bro. The truth has always been right in front of our faces, and we just ignore it. Only theories. That's TikTok, bro. There's a lot of theories, theorists out there. A lot of theorists. That's why I don't like getting too deep into theory, because theory is just gonna make you just wonder even more. It's just wandering in circles. It makes your mind just wander in circles into just building more theories that just never leads you towards what you need to know. Maybe I'm just what do you call it? Maybe I'm just yapping. The test is the proof. Just the word test, that's the proof. You gotta test it to be true. But honestly, I feel like if you were to travel the world more, it'll lead you closer towards the truth. Just because more questions are going to come about, especially with everyone having such a different background. Just me going to a different country makes me think of the Tower of Babel. What was it? The Tower of Babel? How everyone speaks a different, how God caused everyone to speak a different language and scatter them all about. I'm not sure if you're too familiar. I actually, you know what? You seem like a smart guy. I know you're familiar with the Tower of Babel. Tower of Babel is an interesting story. Very interesting. It makes you wonder why there's so many languages, you know? It makes it so hard to communicate, but you read that part of the Bible and it all makes sense. Together we can conquer anything. Divided, we'll just stay divided. As God is a man. Define that. I kind of have to ask that, like, define that. Like, it's one of the reference of God as man. What do you mean by that? I think it makes things a lot more interesting. When you think about it, the intention behind the Tower of Babel is to reach the heavens without trying to get there the right way. That's basically how Satan wanted to sit in God's throne without being God. You know, there is a such thing as a holy language. And that's something that everyone understands. If your flesh doesn't understand it, your spirit will. Basically, your soul. But I sound like a theorist saying this, but there is a holy language. And it's spoken about in the Bible. And I've heard it before too. It's called speaking in tongues. There's a lot, bro. I've asked myself these questions for so long. Like, where do these things even come about? And the answer is just right in front of your face the entire time. That's the language they spoke. And then we just got scattered, and now we all talk gibberish and we label it as different languages. Life becomes scary once you realize that God has a presence. And then it becomes even scarier when you realize that He's everywhere, all at the same time. And it becomes even scarier when you realize that there's no actually getting away with anything. That's why karma is a thing, because you reap what you sow. What was that song? I need a dollar, dollar, dollar is what I need. Hey, hey. Bad times coming, I done reap what I done sow. Hey, hey. I was just singing that earlier, and I'm reaping what I've sowed. Quite literally, because I had an experience earlier that, man, I just wish I was just better, bro. I don't even wish for things to be easier, I just wish I was better. And of course, anyone can ask themselves, like, why does evil even exist in the world? And then what's the point of free will? You realize that people are evil, and some people are good, some people are bad. It's all about the heart, though, bro. You can call it that, states of mind. $1,000 street shave. $1,000? What? This man finna buy a plane ticket and come to the US with $1,000. Your consciousness is insane, bro. I used to smoke a lot, bro. Like a lot of weed. And I used to just straight up hate being conscious. Like, it was my #1 thing that I just hated. Just facing reality of the circumstances that you put yourself in. It's that reaping and sowing scenario. And you know you're the one that, you know what I mean, caused everything. Just like I said, people have free will. If they really want to, they will. If they're a good person, they're going to show you by their fruits, which is what the Bible says. If they're a bad person, they're also going to show you, well, you know what I mean, by their fruits, that you're going to be able to tell what type of person that is. Bro, I don't look like what I've been through. Like, people see me and I seem like I haven't gone through a single thing. I look like some innocent dude that just not to be bothered with. I've had a road's not been fun, bro. It hasn't been easy. I wish it was easy, to be real. Like, I wish everything was just so much easier. But I feel like perhaps, or maybe I've convinced myself that I'm going through things because God is helping me build character. But I used to be addicted to weed. I'm not gonna front, bro. And I'm still struggling letting go of cigarettes. I used to drink here and there. But it's like I face the same issue that everyone else faces. That you perhaps face, you know what I mean? Oh, you smoke weed all the time. Yeah, bro. I wish I could go back, but at the same time I know that I became a prisoner to it. I literally became a prisoner to weed. Like, I noticed that weed became my master, and I was just smoking all the time. Like, I was smoking like 8 blunts a day when I used to hang out with my one boy. But I used to do a lot of substitute substance. Yeah, heavy, bro, heavy. But I used to do a lot of like substitute substances too. When I'm not smoking weed, I'd be smoking cigarettes. When it's not cigarettes, it's something else. Well, I'm glad you don't smoke like that. Some people claim they're not addicted though, but they low key, high key are. I feel like drugs just ruin people's lives, bro. You know what I really liked about the weed? I like the fact that it just kept me. It made me think that I was in a sober state of mind, of calmness, even though, like, without it I can seek my own peace without needing the weed, you know what I mean? If that makes sense. Like, I felt like I was, of course, like every single person that gets high thinks this. Like, I thought weed made me smarter. Like, I became smarter smoking weed. But that's not the case, bro. Oh, no doubt, bro. No doubt on my mind. It's the fastest growing plant. It's the fastest growing business, too. You get it? Fast growing. Grows fast. It's kind of like an inside joke to me right now. Like, you know what I'd do with $20,000, bro? Damn, I'd be gone. But you know what? I might have told you about this, and I kind of always wanted to try this. Thailand has, like, of course, you know, they got their street stores and stuff like that, street vendors. What would I do with 20K? I'd most likely buy a house in Japan, bro. I'd skedaddle like right away. I'd find a way to build another source of income. Hopefully I can brainstorm fast enough and well enough before I run out of money. Go with that. Or maybe just become an investor. I've always wanted to become an investor. Or do something, bro. I definitely use it to travel. Like, I wouldn't just go to Japan just to stay in Japan. I would definitely travel. I had loads of fun. I'm back in PA. I'm in the US. But dude, I had loads of fun. Like, I wish that experience upon everybody. Like, when I tell you, like, the cultural difference is different, it's different, bro. The agriculture, everything, the geography is everything's different. I lived in Camp Hill. Actually, Camp Hill is probably not too far from here. I'm a lot closer to not Philadelphia. I can't say Philadelphia. I'm a lot closer to Harrisburg. Yeah, Lewistown is not far either. My grandpa had a camp out there. Dude, but if I was rich though, bro, I would definitely buy some land. Maybe in the US, but Japan sounds good. I really just want to get out of the US, bro. I'm just so tired of a lot of the nonsense I've been dealing with, even at work. Like, I don't know how most people put up with. I've been putting up with it for years, so it's just once you get that taste of freedom, you want to stay free. Nah, my gig is not big at all. Like, I get paid, like, basically, like, I'm just gonna throw a number out there. I get paid, I work 8 hours, let me just say that. 8 hours, $20 an hour. Regular job. And that's all there is to it. Like, I live a regular life. Japan was a blessing. It was grace. Like, it was straight up grace from God that I was even able to go up there. Blue collar. Man. I think I'm gonna keep watching more of this guy's videos. His videos were pretty awesome. But you know, he's living that type of lifestyle and making such a large income. Straight dough. But it kind of makes me upset that I don't even make more than like 40K a year. That's kind of insane to me. That's crazy. But that's like the average person, they make less than 40K. Farm sales. You probably make hella money from it. Yeah, there's a ton of land in PA, bro. Like, I would love to buy some land too. Build a house. wants to build a cabin a couple yards away. I'd probably build a cabin myself though. That'd be awesome. Yeah, a buddy of mine tends to go hunting a lot, deer hunting. Tends to go fishing a lot too. He makes his own Slim Jim, not Slim Jim. Well, yeah, Slim Jim technically. Oh, for the year home. Probably last you a long time. Throw that in the freezer. Yeah, jerky. He makes Slim Jims too, out of the venison. He had me try it once and it was really good. This guy's pretty motivated. I forget his name. Turkey season 2. Never been turkey hunting. I've gone like in Puerto Rico. I've gone shark fishing. That's pretty cool. Fishing for shark or just fishing in general is pretty cool. Mud crabbing is pretty cool too. Yeah, it's got good land, bro. The freaking corn, yeah, there's cornfields everywhere. I remember I think I was heading towards Allentown. Or no, I was heading towards New York, and I think we passed Allentown around there. But I seen like so many cornfields. The Amish food I haven't tried yet. There's a lot of things here I haven't tried. Salt potatoes. That sounds good. Sounds really good, actually. I've never, yeah, like I said, I've never even tried. I mean, if I click on it, it's not even gonna play because I'm streaming. It's only gonna play for me, but like everything else gonna not even exist. It's gonna be a whole black screen on your side. Should probably save that. Kind of looks good. I believe it. I think they have a Amish town in Allentown, from what I remember. Or yeah, near Allentown, they do have one near Allentown. I can't remember which place it was, but it might be in Scranton. Scranton has some really good what was it? They have a lot of Amish people around there, but they have some Indian restaurants too. They have a lot of Indian restaurants. It's pretty surprising. That's what's most important about the land, the soil. The soil is rich, you're rich. I kind of wish I had some land so I can just farm. That'd be so cool. Do some mushroom farming. Depends on what type of mushroom you're talking about. Beekeeping would be cool. Unless you got that bee suit. All types. Yeah, for real, bro. Cause I need dollars, what I need. Hey, hey. Bad times coming, I done reap what I done told. Wait, it's sowed. Depends on the bees. Because if you're talking about the one in the movie Medea, those aren't the right bees. Or I think it's trees. Lightning bugs. Oh, okay. So you're talking about the giant bees then. Yeah, the little bees they're crazy. I think you're talking about the big bees. Because the bees are not friendly, bro. I remember when I was a kid, I got stung by like 3 of them. Messed me up. Like they were chasing me down for like a while, and you can hear them just zooming. You hear them like zooming past you. Zzz. You're still running. Well, the thunderstorms. Bro, I think if you go to Puerto Rico, you'll love the thunderstorms. Like, it's so peaceful, but just hearing lightning and all that, just somehow it's kind of soothing. It's like ASMR. Especially since you say, you know what I mean, you're a smoker, you definitely love it up there. As you're smoking, you're chilling. Just sitting on the porch, smoking a blunt, relaxing, just hearing the rain just hit the ground. And you're gonna hear it too. Like if you get weed up there, it like enhances your hearing quite literally. Like they got really good stuff up there. Yeah, it was just raining over here the other day. It was really windy yesterday too, and earlier today, but it was raining for like a couple of days. It was raining hard. Bad times coming, I don't read what I done so. Hey, hey. Honestly, the experience itself, I feel, makes you rich. You're definitely not wrong, but the experience itself, that's what makes you rich. The fact that you're able to experience these things that most people don't go out of their way to experience, it makes you rich, makes your spirit, like your soul, rich. Like, damn, you went after that. You done did everything that everyone said they were gonna do. They didn't do. They just kept chatting for years, talking to each other about doing nothing. $100. Yo, that'd be awesome though. That definitely would be awesome. Look at this.
Switzerland is perfect. From having the cleanest water to the most unbelievable.
Bro, this is honestly what I want to experience.
Landscapes. Switzerland is a real-life fairy tale. It's constantly at the top of the list for having the country with the highest quality of life, but also the top of the list for the most expensive. On top of all this, Switzerland is a neutral country. They don't pick sides in wars, and they remain peaceful by any means necessary.
Oh, they got a nice train system going. Why is it only the US that doesn't have a nice train system? Like, what's going on? They have a train system in New York, and that train system is... Just watch the news, bro. Like, they're having all types of issues right now.
Even if that means they have to blow up a bridge. After traveling this magical country for the past week, I wanted to share with you all what traveling the most perfect country.
You're not wrong. That's part of like the big deal. They made everything. They mass produce everything. Cars, buses, trucks, anything that uses oil, and they just toss it in there. They make the country so heavily reliant on oil, when they should honestly be taking notes from other countries on how their economy is just better.
On the planet is like.
Bro, I would be so happy to just not have my cars anymore. I'd rather just take the train. Dude, in Japan, when I was taking the train, and I was going basically everywhere, electric bullet trains are awesome too. They go so quick. I never been in one, but I seen one passing by at the train station in Japan. They go fast, bro. And they got some nice seats in there. But bro, it would be so awesome to just not drive around anymore. Just walk over to the, it would kill obesity in the US. Just having fat people walk over to the train station 5 minutes away. That's the longest they have ever walked in possibly a year. You know, just to take the train. Like, it would fix so many problems, bro. Like, even if the train station is like 10 minutes away, like, at least they walked, they exercised for the day. Burning calories on whoopsies.
Well, hello guys, from the wonderful land of Switzerland. So for the next week, we're gonna be traveling around Switzerland, and I am so excited. The only one thing that I'm not excited about is how expensive this country is. The beauty really does come with a price. Like this rental car right here was the cheapest rental car that they had, and it is still $180 per day. Also, we have not slept in over 36 hours now, since we flew in from New York City to here to Switzerland, and now we are going to be road tripping for the next couple hours all the way down to Interlaken, where we're gonna explore some lakes and some mountains, some valleys, and do all these adventurous activities that Switzerland has to offer. So starting right now, let the adventure begin. Give me a woo!
Woo woo! I can't do it.
Here we go!
Am I tripping, or the sound quality in this video is so high? Like, it's so loud.
Oh!
Woo!
Ski. The Swiss Alps.
Quick stop in Luzerne to get some chocolate. Swiss chocolate. Chocolate secured. Going on a Switzerland road trip should be on everyone's bucket list.
Oh,
every
word.
little town that you drive through just feels like an enchanted village. We just made a quick stop in this town called Brienz, and it is...
Look how beautiful that looks. This is giving me a headache, bro. Just thinking about this, it's starting to give me a headache.
just so cool exploring, walking around, seeing restaurants that are almost older than America. Oh, and also supposedly the most beautiful street in all of Europe. So this street has been voted the most beautiful street in all of Europe.
With every street, not only in Brienz, but in all of Switzerland, I don't know how they do it, it's just perfect.
I've seen so many photos of Switzerland where I just figured that they photoshopped and lightroomed the water to look more turquoise than it actually was. But coming here now to Brienz, I believe this is even the Brienz Lake, where the water is really that blue. Confirming the blue ass water. And we learned that it is from the snow melting from the glaciers, and the minerals from that and on the rocks just come here to the lake and give it this incredible turquoise blue. Speaking of clean water, Switzerland has the cleanest water on the planet, where you can just drink from these random fountains around the country. It's really good. One of the great things about adventuring around Switzerland is that everywhere you go, you have these fountains
I
with
wish I can see them in real life,
fresh
bro.
water. And to make that even better, always have to throw in some liquid IV. So liquid IV is a must-have when going on adventures. Each packet is bursting with fresh, natural flavors,
That's
and
the
it
cleanest
tastes
water.
delicious. This new strawberry hydration multiplier is definitely my favorite. It has more vitamin C than an orange and as much potassium as a banana, helping you stay hydrated and energized in a great tasting way. Also, I highly recommend it as a hangover cure. If you want to try Liquid IV Hydration Multiplier, you can use my code in the description for 25% off their entire site.
Why am I listening to this whole ad, bro? What else we got going on?
Super delicious. So far, we've learned one thing about Switzerland, that Ausfahrt means exit.
That's like
Maybe
Greenland.
fluent in German
Greenland
no
isn't even green.
Ausfahrt.
Ausfahrt.
And Iceland isn't really ice. It's not really cold. It's like the polar opposites of each other.
Good morning, guys, from the beautiful Interlaken, Switzerland. After our super long travel day yesterday, we made it here at around 10 p.m. and just passed out like a ton of bricks. But there's nothing like waking up in a new place and just being amazed by all of the incredible sights, especially from your hotel.
Yeah, I be watching videos like this and I just be asking myself, like, am I asking for too much? Like, I just want to travel, bro. Like, I can go for it, but it comes out of price every single time. Japanese, I'm starting to practice more and more. It's only a little. Like, I can't really keep up a conversation. I can kind of understand, like, certain words, but that's about it. Basic stuff, like absolutely basic stuff. I'm starting to get heavier and heavier into learning, mainly because I want to be able to speak to my girl and her mom, and you know what I mean. Yeah, and a couple of friends I got up there too.
Window. And before we do get on with our action-packed day, I did want to show you.
But technically, Japanese will be my third language because I'm fluent in Spanish. Spanish is my first language. English is my second language. And Japanese would be my third.
Guys, what $300 a night gets you here in Interlaken, Switzerland? Check this out.
Who would have guessed I look like African American, bro? Quite literally, who would have guessed? Come on. No! What are you doing? I might have done something I wasn't supposed to, but because of that, I'm gonna pull up the other one. I think my PC's been going through it for a while now. When I stream, bro, I'd be putting my PC through it. What is that? Oh, Switzerland, okay. Damn. I know you don't gotta go that crazy though. You can definitely find some cheap hotels. Some people, I don't know why, when people go to like a whole different country, they literally go for like the most expensive hotels, and they don't need to do that. Rose Garden, that's awesome though. This is pretty nice. Eh. Actually, yeah, it's pretty nice. I'd say so. Interesting style. Seems like there's a lot going on. Yeah, but the Airbnbs is still kind of expensive. Even when I was checking the Airbnb in Japan, it's still, you're paying kind of the same amount. Kind of. Don't quote me on that, but it's really expensive, the Airbnb. Yeah, you're right. So I was looking for an Airbnb in Tokyo. Like, these are some really nice rooms. What? And it has its own kitchen. Maybe I was looking at it wrong. No, it has its own kitchen. You're right, bro. How much is this? $61 a night. That's not bad. It has its own kitchen, dude. Actually, this is really basic, but that's not bad for a solo traveler. It's not bad. I wouldn't exactly say Switzerland is like one of my go-to places. I really want to look into really want to look into Korea. Korea and China. If you go for Seoul, Seoul's gonna be really expensive. Oh no, Dow, they're probably mad cheap. Look at this. See, this isn't horrible. This is not bad. Yo, this is so nice. $31 a night. What? Yeah. I really want to go to Thailand. Thailand's been it's been on my bucket list for such a long time. This is $19 an hour in Korea. Seems like it has its own PC from the looks of it. It's pretty amazing. Oh, brother. Is the sky blue over there too? No, I'm joking. You see the lines up here? It's probably the you can call me out on this and say I'm tripping, but it's probably like the lenses of the telescope. Let me stop. Not the telescope, the satellite. Imagine. What is he talking about? I'm just yapping, bro. I hit this one already. It's not bad. Bro, this is not bad at all. $27 a night. You know, I'm gonna crash really soon. Like, I was just looking at, bro, this is like, wow, bro. So cheap. I'm finna just go on a mission soon. Like, my eyes are so wide right now. Looking at these prices, it just makes me want to go on a mission, and I bet you the food's even cheaper. I'm looking at the cheapest ones, of course. Because I'm not rich, bro. I'm trying to look at what's affordable. Like at this hotel specifically, I could probably stay for, hold on. Let's just say I want to go in May. No, actually, no, not May. The prices vary. No, let's look at March seems to be like the most barren time to go. Let's just go from here to here. 14 nights. How much? Car visit. Oh, you gotta contact the. Oh, you gotta contact the property. But that's not bad at all. $25. What is this? Gonpo. This is Seoul though. Alright, brother. I'll catch you next time. I'm definitely gonna head out to, because, you know, it's like 3 AM everywhere for us. Yeah, I hope you have a good night, and I'll catch you next time. Oof. I really want to go to Korea. Korea's just been calling my name for so long. Dude, look at this. Yo, where is this? Hangdong. Oh, it's got a futon, floor futon. Yo, I thought this was water at first. Like the floor was water. It was flooded. Oh, this is nice though. It varies. I'm guessing it has to do with the price. The more you pay, the better the room. It's not bad business. Where is this at? So I know this is Seoul. Soon. Very soon. Alright, I'm gonna call it a night. I'll catch you guys next time.